Back at home, my wife waits for me. Renee's my everything. She's my Penelope. And there's so much power, but there's no puppet here. Oh, wait, I'm in the Discord? I didn't realize I was on my family Discord. Whatever. Back at home, my wife. Why am I singing? You know what? I'm in a good mood. We're gonna sing. We're gonna have some fun. Welcome on in, everyone. How are we doing today? Hello, New York City. Today's buddy count in Haywood is a total dirty 30. Why is this light freaking out? That is on. Today we are playing some Marvel Rivals. You know what I've been actually thinking of? And I'm going to go on about this throughout the day, right? I'm like a God of War. I'm in like a God mood. You know what I mean? What is this light trying to give me a seizure for? This light here be trying to make me have an epileptic seizure going on. I don't know what's that's all about. Right, change your Pokemon. Why are you like Closter? You know Closter, right? Switch yours to like a Halucha or something. My Penelope. I'm in a singing mood. Oh, what is going? Oh, that is Marvel Rivals booting up. I love that one because like, okay, so do you know? Okay, so Circe, she's like a goddess that's like tricks people into like falling in love, and then she like turns them into like animals and whatnot. So she like tests Odysseus by like coming on to him, kind of thing, and she's like about to like stab him in the back, kind of thing, and he's like, I can't. And then he just kind of flops down beside her and starts ranting about how it's been 12 long years since he's seen his wife, and all he wants to do is get home to see his wife. And it's like, yay! Yay! Good people. I don't want to say Odysseus is a good, like, I mean, I guess it's war. I mean, no one in war is good or evil, so it's hard to say like Odysseus is a good person when like, you know what I mean? The amount of blood on his sword and hands or whatnot would probably be like, you know, unimaginable. Hey, he's faithful. The story of Odysseus, he is one faithful man. I'll say that much. All right, so we are going to primarily be playing as Angela, as I like to call her, Athena, today. If you guys know or don't know, I've been in a very, you know, I don't know if I like this skin better than her defaults. I mean, I do. It's more red hair. Maybe it's like, I mean, it's not, her hair's the same color, but it is more red. It is more red. That's what it comes down to. Her hair is somehow more red in the other skin, and that's what it comes down to. That's what I like about this. All right, let's just jump right into a game here. So much power, so much power. There's no limits here.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Heaven is here. Show some respect.
All right, what's our team here? Okay, so I'm solo tanking. We have an Ironman Squirrel Girl, so we have Squirrel Girl and Squirrel Girl in the sky on our team. We have a Lord Deadpool. That's cool to see. We have another Flyer Ultron. And then, okay, so instead of Deadpool helping me with tanking, He went DPS. We do have Gambit, Ultron. This could work. If I'm getting continuous healing from this Ultron, I might be able to solo tank this. It's quick play, so it's like, I think this can work. It's quick play, so I think this can work. Okay. So we got to survey the battlefield here. So like I see that Jeff, he's kind of alone, but I can't really go in too much, but I will get this Groot onto our side of the field, and that will push everyone forward. All right, let's go back up now that we have that. All right, make Jeff use all his escapes. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Go back in. Hi, JJ. How have you been, JJ? Good to see you again, my brother. But no one like helping me like push the back line there. It's kind of hard to get the like the big targets that I should be going for, but I think we can get this going. I think we can get this in. You've been great, JJ. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe I gotta just attack frontline with them if they're... Could we just have no other tank presence? That's the issue, right? My trip was great. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You know me. I like my gossip. So like, I'm sure throughout the day I'll complain about something, like my flight and stuff. But no, overall the flight was great. Overall the trip was great. You had a lot of fun. Smaller wedding than I was assuming. Like just it being Michaela. I think I imagined that she was gonna go all out, but I think they just decided like, hey, let's just have a small wedding. And yeah, it was beautiful. I had a lot of fun myself. I think everyone involved had a lot of fun, so it was overall a good experience. So the flights themselves weren't that bad. Okay, so from Nova Scotia to New Jersey was about 2.5 hours, and then from New Jersey to Orlando was 3 hours, so not that bad all in all. But we had such a layover. We had the worst layover ever in Jersey, 3.5 hours, which I mean, I guess is not as bad as the people have those 12-hour layovers, but. Yeah, Ray slept like my wife, Ray. She slept the whole way home, which was funny. Are they purposely not healing me? Like, what's going on here? And I got swallowed, of course. Of course I get swallowed by the Jeffy. That's fine. What's your new goal that you made for yourself? I mean, yeah, I guess that would be nice. That's like first class, though, eh? Wait, did we? Wait, why did we? Oh my God, we pushed on point. We pushed on point. Oh, you want to get Lord with every healer? Oh no. Oh no, that's my fault. That's my fault. Yikes.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oops. Oops. You know, the team didn't push all game. The last second when we could have got point back was when everyone was like, oh, okay. I have Lord Loki, Jeth, and Cloak and Dagger. I'm 2 levels away in Ultron. I like playing Ultron. I think the new system has made it so I don't really care for Lording characters anymore. Like I'm now in the point where I'm just going to play the 3 characters that I like, being Angela, Ultron, and Ironman will be the 3 that I play, honestly. Oh god, that's my first death that game. Yeah, especially if you're like 3, if you have 3 healers, it's just like, ooh, okay. He definitely is the best healer to have in a 3 healer. In a 3 healer comp. Just because like he also does good damage. So he can kind of serve the role as like DPS healer. Like he's kind of like a mixture of both. What was that? Why did he keep getting like little bubbles around him there? Does anyone know what that was? What'd you learn about Ultron? Tell me all about it. You got my full interest now. You know I like me playing some Ultron. Ah, they got me.
Vengeance shall be mine.
Oh my goodness. That might have been, honestly, that was just fully my fault. I didn't wait for the healers. Try to take on Spider-Man and Iron Man, or Spider-Man and Iron Fist at the same time.
It's the grand finale.
Yeah, and like it's really as well, like that and the dash is good against the Spider-Mans as well. Come on. It's fine. We do. Not the best, honestly. Like, yeah, so Ultron? How much have you been playing of Ultron lately, JJ?
Double kill. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
You said you have him, what, just captain at the moment? You're an Iron Fist, man? I haven't really met many people that are like really good with Iron Fist yet, but a good Iron Fist does just like lead a team, eh? Let's see, actually, JJ, let's do this. If I can find you. Oh, you have 10 hours of playtime on them. So yeah, you're like halfway to Lord. And Ultron's your most played this season as well. You have 41 hours on Ironman. Damn. Okay. I see how we can get along now. I see how we can get along then. Yeah, I've been just trying to play Phil, which is like most of the time you end up on tank when you play Phil, because apparently no one ever wants to play tank, which is like, to be honest with you, it is my worst role. Level 18, not bad. Kind of want to get God of War.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Let's see. Well, we have one. Okay, one tank, one support. Oh, okay. I actually get to play DPS this round, it looks like. Damn. Okay, I actually get to play DPS this round. I'll never turn down getting to actually play Iron Man. Kung Fu Boy, is that what you do? You just come into the chat and you're just like, I'm Iron Fist main. You wait 10 seconds and you're like, I'm Iron Fist main. Streamer replies and you're just like, yep, I'm Kung Fu Boy. Like, I mean, like I said, it's a good main. It's a good main, but like, is there something else to ya? I love Iron Man's little Labubu. It makes me so happy. Guys, this game does have crowd control support if you guys do care.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
What's it's been 25. 25 likes has been the goal for a little while now, but with, let's be honest, we might not hit it first stream back after my little trip. But we'll see. Actually, you know what? High hopes, right? We're gonna hit that 25. I think there's like 4 of us here right now. If we all click that like, you know what I mean? We're basically 1/5 of the way there. Why Invisible Woman is trash? Why don't you like Invisible Woman? Invisible Woman, without a doubt, is one of the best in the game. Who do you think will be your first character that you get all the way to champion? Or you think it might be a little while before you go and do that? Oh, no way. No way. Hulk just done destroyed me. You, JJ, who do you think your first champion's going to be? Do you think it will be Iron Man? What is this Hulk got against me right now? You like the legendary Jeff Office skin? I don't really play Jeff, so I don't have much comments on Jeff. Ironman or Cloak and Dagger? Okay. Two very drastic different characters, too. I like it. Play Doom match? I barely ever play Doom match. All those direct hits right on the Venom was wild. Oh no. Oh no. You know, if they just didn't have the weird animation cancel thing with Iron Man, he'd be so much better. Is English not your first language there, Kung Fu? A dream within a dream is always the weirdest thing ever. When you like wake up from your dream and you're actually still dreaming, I hate that. So, you know, I got two. It's fine. I honestly only wanted the one, but we got two. I'll take it. You're Arabic? Okay. That's fine, brother. I'll help you out. I'll help you out if you are confused with any of the words we're saying. Just ask. I mean, I have a speech impediment, so we'll see. And you won though? Okay, at least you won. At least you got the one. Yeah, no, I hate those ones, right? Because you're like, conscience thinks that you're awake, and then the dream gets even worse, and you're like, oh no. But I'm already awake. JJ, you're from Florida, right? Oh my God. I was just like, no, please heal me.
Get that vehicle moving again.
So, no, that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, okay, so you're Florida. The bride was going on about how cold it was. Wait, did you feel the same way? Were you like, yeah, it is freezing here? Or the whole time where you're like, oh yeah, no, it's pretty normal. Like, I think the worst it got when we were there was -1. Oh my God, I'm actually like, I think the healers are avoiding healing me here. It's actually kind of irritating. Okay, there we go. Like, I get if I'm playing angles. What I want to be when I grow up, can win the Powerball. What? Like, I want to win the lottery without actually even like buying a lottery ticket. That's what I want to be when I grow up. No, honestly, I like my life. I'm a school bus driver. I don't want to say like that would be, oh my God, it's the absolute best job in the world, but I like my job. I don't know if there's something I would enjoy doing more. Other than like, you know, obviously like if I could make it full-time streaming and whatnot, which I was able to do for 2 years there, which was pretty awesome. But even then I was chronically depressed when all I did was stream. I think I have like a really, really good job. Like if my job paid as well as like a lawyer does, it would be the best job in the world. The only problem is no matter how much I enjoy my job, it only pays mediocrely, right? Like, I'm not going on grand scale vacations with my job. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what country that is by the flag. No. How was the wedding? It was really good. I was saying, like, I don't think it, like, it being Michaela, right? I think in my mind, I was like, oh, this is going to be a very, very big wedding. It's going to be, like, super awkward, just, like, listening to, like, all the rules and whatnot. Because, you know, they're, like, you know, well-off people. But it was a rather small, intimate wedding. And it was really nice. I had a lot of fun. I was very social and got to meet new people. And oh my God, I'm getting beat up! I'm getting beat up. I'm getting beat up. Yeah, who knew Hulk was a counter to the Flyers? Holy crap. Oh my goodness. JJ, you should come and join. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that did not go well. That did not go so swell, did it? Hello, you both look great. I felt like I was okay, so I purposely didn't bring the whole suit because I wasn't a part of the wedding party, right? And I was told, like, okay, so I don't have any, like, I was told, like, okay, wear something that's like matches either Pokemon or Sailor Moon, the kind of like those kind of colors. But I really, all my shirts are like Roman Reigns, right? So I was like, you know, I'm aware. My wife's a part of the bridal party. I'm gonna wear just like a nice black shirt underneath, and I'll wear just like the jacket part of the tux. And I felt like I was overdressed, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, she really does. Or the boys did. The boys did. What flag is that? What flag is that? Yeah, no, I felt overdressed because, like, I don't think I understood. I mean, to be fair, I was told to wear Sailor Moon Pokemon themed things. So maybe I should have went to Walmart and picked up a Pikachu shirt, really, is what I should have done. But needless to say, I think I look good. All right. I think I look good. I'll be honest with you. Okay. So I went in the bathroom and I got dressed, right? And I'm going to show you guys a picture here. Okay, so this guy, okay, so I wasn't part of the bridal party, but my wife was. My wife was a part of the bridal party, and this is the guy that she was, like, paired with. I have a green screen behind me, and my wife's wearing a green dress. But that's Jay. He's super cool guy, But I felt good because I come out the bathroom, right, all, like, in my tux and whatnot, and, you know, you guys know me. I'm always, like, anxious, overthinking everything and whatnot, right? But the moment I come out, Jay just starts losing. He's like, brother. He's like, damn, I seen you in jogging pants and a t-shirt. I'm pretty sure you were wearing 2 jackets last night. He's like, shit, bro, you clean up nice. He was going on for like 5 minutes about how good I was looking. He was like, all right, let me see 1 button. Let me see 2 buttons. Let me see no button. He was like, all right, it's definitely 2 buttons or no button. And he was like, let me lip roll ya. And I was feeling good. I'll be honest with you. Jay, he was kind of my hype man. He made me feel good about myself. We like Jay. So if you ever see Michaela in here talking about Jay, you know who she's talking about. But then, he, a part of the bridal party, was just kind of wearing like a nice shirt. Like just a nice, like, once again, like I'll show the picture there, just like a nice shirt, right? He looked good, don't get me wrong, but I was definitely more dressed than most of the bridal party. So I was like, there's a part of me that felt a little awkward, but I felt good. You know what I'm saying? I felt good. Also, Garrett, type a one in the chat. Everyone type the chat one in a chat if you're ready for this. And I think you're going to laugh at me. You're not going to laugh with me. You are quite literally going to laugh at me. Okay? I need you guys to type a one in the chat so I understand that we're all in the same page on this one. I did. Okay. You know how at every single wedding you ever go to, if the bride and groom or there is kids involved, how there's always that one random guy that is just really, really close with the children. Like, he's always like chasing the children around. The children keep coming up to him, jumping on their back, and everyone at the wedding is like, who is this guy? I've never seen them in the world. I've never seen them before. But why is this guy so close to the children? Do I need to call someone? Do the bride and groom know? Like, my point is, I was that guy. I was the guy that was like running around with the children. And the children were always coming up and giving me hugs and whatnot. But of course, you know, it was a wedding with mostly native people. So they're obviously the bride and grooms, their kids look like they were native, and I am very much a white boy. So being at this wedding, I think that everyone that didn't directly know who I was, which I will go into why anyone knew who I was in a second, and you'll laugh anymore. Everyone in that wedding that came in and was like, why is this guy so close with the children? Was wondering why I was so close, and I think they were worried if they had to call someone or not, because I was that guy. I was that guy. I think she's home now. I think she's home now. Don't quote me on that, but I think she is now. Okay, I just got a lot more white, didn't I? I think I fixed my camera. Okay, so I think about 35 people probably attended this wedding. And maybe 5 knew who I was. Maybe 5 people knew who I was. Obviously, Michaela, Devin, the only people that's ever actually knew who I was, right? Michaela and Devin being the only 2 that really knew who I was. But I think maybe 5 people had heard about me. And you want to know, every single time someone was like, oh, that's who you were. All 5 times I got the same story. Chat, try to guess the story on why everyone there that knew who I was knew who I was. Yes, it was because I'm the streamer that the bride watches, right? But they're like, oh my God, you're the streamer that did Thundercats. I was just there. I'm like, no! Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? All 5 times I got noticed at the wedding wasn't because, oh, you're that guy that's really good at video games or really funny or entertaining. No, it was because I guess Michaela has said anytime that she like mentioned who I was, her story must be, yeah, he has this joke with his wife that when he like does it with her and he's about to, he goes, thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Oh! So that was how these people knew who I was. They didn't know my name was Spaghetti. If anything, I was called Shadow more than I was called Spaghetti. And I didn't, of course, I didn't correct those people until like halfway through the night. This one guy was just like, oh, it's Spaghetti. I've been calling you Shadow all night. Hi, Alan. Welcome on in. You joining? Anyone joining for Rivals today? Look, no, it was fun though. It was fun. I like, usually I'm the kind of person, I'm very extroverted, right? But you got to come talk to me first, and then I just won't leave you alone. Like, once I become friends with you, you are like, holy shit, will this guy give me some, like, not that I don't know boundaries, right? Like, if you make it painfully obvious, but like, once you become friends with me, you're friends with me, right? Like, I literally go from like antisocial to let me tell you my life story just like that. So yeah, we get there at like 7:30 in the morning and we're helping set up for the wedding. And it was funny though, because all the bridesmaids were all like, they were all setting up and doing, setting up stuff. And us guys, we were sitting there lugging all the stuff. So then when the girls and like the decorators that they hired was decorating the thing, all us guys kind of just stayed out the way, which was in the kitchen. So then after a while, we all, start chatting, having fun, just kind of being like, oh, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living and whatnot, right? And for the record, I was trying not to. I was not mentioning the stream every 10 seconds. I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'm a school bus driver and stuff like that. And there was one guy and he had a 5-month-old baby and whatnot. So I was talking to him a whole lot. Yeah, they're calling me Lionel. Exactly. But yeah, no, I talked a lot to the best man. His name was Shane. I talked a lot to Michaela's friend Jay, who who also flew in to be there. So like it was a lot of fun. I danced on the songs that didn't have dance moves to go with them. With being a very intimate, small wedding, there wasn't a lot of people up dancing, right? Like when I went to my buddy, I do love the new proficiency grade system. When I went to my buddy Jay, not the Jay that was at that wedding, but my own buddy Jay's wedding, right? It was a very like superficial, big wedding, right? Like well over 100 people at Jay's wedding. So I remember like being able to dance and being able to blend in the crowd at Jay's wedding. Also the hottest day I've ever witnessed in my goddamn life. Being a Canadian and being 40 degrees weather while needing to wear an all black suit was, but regardless, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, with Michaela's wedding, it being a smaller, intimate wedding, when people, had taken a break from dancing or whatnot, I feel like, oh, shoot, I got to take a break from dancing too. However, you guys know that the meme, it's like the guy and so all the lights are going and he's like just vibing. He's like, I don't even remember the words of the song. That was my wife the whole night. My wife did not care. My wife did not care at all. It wasn't until like some random guy tried to hit on her and try to get her to like chug a drink that my wife started to feel like awkward and whatnot. And then at which point we just like hung outside and that was the final hour of the thing. I didn't make a scene about it kind of thing, which is like, okay, thank you for telling me about it. We're going to keep you away from said person for now. But yeah, no, like if it was a song that was like, that was like required, like actual movements, I was able to do the Macarena. But you know what I mean? Like if it was a song like that, I wasn't dancing. But if it was a song where all you just gotta, I was doing my thing. You know what I mean? I was, no, I had fun. 3.5 hour layover in Jersey. That sucked. And it was so boring at one point. At one point, me and my wife got so bored. At one point. It was because the plane was called for boarding, but then they were like, oh, it's going to be an extra 25 minutes because the plane had just come from the Dominican Republic and it needed to be very, very searched and cleaned out. Makes sense. We were looking out the window and we seen a garbage bag just floating in the wind. And I don't know why for a good 10 minutes. That was like the funniest thing ever to us. I watched Troy on the flight. Great movie. I always go on that Anakin versus Obi-Wan is one of the best sword fights in television, movies, anything like that. Oh my God, what's his name? Achilles and Hector, their fight, that might be one of the greatest sword fights in media as well. I'll be honest with you. That's a very good thing. Other things. No. Okay, I remember I showed you a little video and I remember thinking I was all of a sudden the video was like, damn, it is not getting the height that it was before I clicked record. And then as soon as I ended that recording that I sent you, Chaz, that thing went right up into our faces. We were like, what? Look how high it went. We had fun. Anyone in chat that has children, I will say, I think I need to plan more little trips like that with my wife. You know what I mean? Where me and my wife kind of just go a day or two and, you know, kind of have to ourselves. You know, obviously we want to have the majority of our trips and you want to be with the kids. But you kind of forget how much you appreciate your significant other when you're not able to spend a significant amount of time alone with them, right? You like, I think and I'll speak for Ray on this one. I think it kind of reminded us both why we had fell in love in the first place. Because like, oh yeah, you're super interesting when you're not needing to yell at children every 2 minutes. Your brothers count? Sure. Sure. No, overall, it was nice. It was nice. It was a good time. It was a good time. We're gonna try to go to Wazi's wedding. If things go like super well and whatnot, it would be nice to go up to Wazi's wedding in is it August or June? I think his wedding's in August. So that would be nice. But like, it's more expensive to go to Saskatchewan, which is still in Canada, than it is to go to Florida. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah. Wazi and his beautiful bride. Well, beautiful fiance. I guess bride. Would it be bride or would bride not be until the wedding day? You're not a bride until the wedding, right? It'd be too broke for yours? Look, you're paying for me. You're paying for me. Now, if we go to Wazi's wedding, where we're gonna take like an actual trip up to Saskatchewan and be there, like, so we'd probably like, because the problem with like when we just went to Florida, why it like felt so tiresome this time around was we flew in, got in at like our plane arrived at like 12 a.m. Then it was an hour and a half back to our motel. Saskatchewan. I'm not too familiar with like the smaller city parts, but it's in Saskatchewan. But yeah, no, we flew there, you know, woke up super early for the wedding, like set up and whatnot. And then the next day, we, you know, after staying up super late, we had to get up early and fly home. Well, you're not married until after the wedding. So yes, it would be okay. So in technical terms, you're a bride as soon as you get engaged. I don't know. I feel like there's a timeline difference because you could be engaged forever, right? Yeah, you give me Bridezilla vibes. You definitely give me Bridezilla vibes.
Thank you.
Anyone willing to help?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't
Only 11-hour drive. August 8th. No. Okay, I have one thing about going to weddings now. Okay, I have one other agreement about going on weddings. You know, I said I don't want to be a part of the bridal party, and like unless it's like Patrick or Spencer that got married, I don't want to be a part of the bridal party, right? Because like I want to just be able to sit and enjoy, but I also don't ask my wife to be a part of it either, because I want to be able to spend time with my wife, and my wife had to do too many bridal things. I never got to spend the time with her that I wanted to. Nah, it's fine. It was a beautiful wedding. Beautiful wedding. I like gossip. I like gossip, so don't get me wrong. I will talk about like, oh, like I said to Michaela, I was like, man, the food was delicious, except them chicken nuggets. Those are kind of rubbery. she looked at me. This is real story. This is real story. Michaela looked at me. She said, "Spy, the chicken nuggets were for the children." I was like, you right. And look, if there's tasty food there, look, there's no complaints to me. There's no complaints. As long as there's tasty foods there, I won't really complain. No, there was this, like, to be fair though, there was this lasagna that they had. Oh, it was so good, and no one was eating it. So I went up for seconds. I don't know why. Everyone was going for like the salad. I was like, damn, am I the big back here? Like, I was not the biggest guy at that wedding whatsoever. I was not the biggest guy in any mean shape or form at that wedding. But apparently I was the only one eating this lasagna, and it was so good. It was so good. Everyone was eating the salad. Oh my god. Nah. Here's the thing, Chaz. You're the one I gossip to. So even if I didn't, like, even if you had something that, like, I was like, I would have done that differently. I have no one to tell it to. I mean, other than, like, I guess for online. Like, obviously, I gossip to, like, Pat. Pat and my wife, obviously. My wife knows everything. If there's a thought that enters my head, you better damn know that, like, you can be like, don't tell Ray. I'll say Kay. Ray will know. I will, because I want to know, I will say, okay, I won't tell my wife, but I want you to know, like, if Garrett were to message me and be like, don't even tell Ray, but I'm about to propose to my wife. Garrett's already married. But I'd be like, oh, okay, don't worry, I won't tell her. But secretly, I'm telling her. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. Mine and your, I don't want to say relationship. I'll say relationship. Mine and Chaz's relationship in particular is very much, yeah, if my wife wants to read our conversation, she's reading the conversation. Like, I'm not, like, I feel like that's the one thing that you have to accept. If you have a female friend, I think that, okay, yeah, there's a trust aspect, but if your wife is like, you know, sitting beside you and you're like sitting there trying to hide the conversation from them, that's when it's like, that's a little weird. And I can't say, maybe everyone's different. Maybe some people's like, I just don't want other people reading my conversation. But if my wife is sitting beside me, I'm not hiding the conversation. We're devil's advocate, so it reads kind of boring though. It depends. I think we can have fun conversations, but like we have a really bad thing for we're next to never chatty at the same time. We're next to never chatty at the same time. Like sometimes you'll message me, and you're better at it for me. Like at least you try. You try more than I do, but like. If I'm super busy, I didn't read that so badly. I try to make sense of it and make it into my own words. I have a hard time replying. I feel like you're better at multitasking and replying to people. I feel like that's a female trait though, right? Like Garrett, what about your wife? Is your wife really good at always messaging back? Like Garrett is the worst. Like I'll be honest with you, as far as guys go, I'm a good texter. I'm a good texter as far as guys go. Garrett, on the other hand, I always be messaging Garrett and I get a reply 3 days later. I get a message from Garrett 3 days later. I went 15-0. I went 15-0 during that match for the record. Okay. Tea time. Okay, explain. Explain what you mean by tea time.
Despite my name, I am known as our foe.
I drove Devin's Jeep, who is Michaela's husband now. I drove his Jeep. That was fun. It was a good drive. I want a Jeep. I want a Jeep. Kayla's boyfriend got all mad about her about the game last night. Oh, why? Did I tell you me and Izzy made characters in that game? Pretty spot on. And you guys are a little older, right? Like, not that you guys are super old. You're 33 now. You're 33 now, right, Garrett? I can't remember if you turned 33, 34. It is Izzy's birthday today. It is my darling Isabel's birthday today. 34? Okay. So, I mean, I guess I can't say that your wife would have skipped the texting generation because she's like right there. She's 30. Okay. Yeah, very much not then. Very much not then. Maybe she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to call him. And you know what it is? Actually, I changed my answer. Your wife just knows that you're just not, she's going to need to wait a long time. And okay. Kayla's boyfriend got all mad about her and the game last night and started slinging your name around, your name as in Chaz. Okay, I'm going to read this as I'm reading it to the chat room, okay? Okay, so Chaz's boyfriend got all mad at... Oh, wait. Okay, 1 second. Kayla's boyfriend, who is Chaz's best friend, got all mad at her last night and started slinging Chaz's name all around about how he bets Ben gets mad at her too. And if I can be on her phone so much, I can pay rent. She looked at him in the face and said, okay, I'm waiting for the next part. Wait. That you, since you're on phone with Kayla so much, you can pay their rent? I'm not going to say anything bad about this person because obviously this is Kayla's, one and only, right? So I won't say anything bad, but I'm going to read this and you can tell what I'm going to say by my faces. How does that sound? You can tell what I'm going to say by my faces I make. Yeah, she's figured that since I'm bad at texting, she'll just call me. That makes sense. I can't call you. Garrett, I can't call you. I don't have text. I don't have calling outside of Canada. So I'm stuck waiting for your replies. What are relationships where, like, I don't want to say a lot of work, but they're work, right? You know what I mean? In a relationship, you have to be willing to do things to make your partner happy, but then also be like, okay, when do I put my happiness first? If you only ever put your partner's happiness first, you're going to have like grudges. If you want to have her name in my mouth, you can fight with her. She's been around longer than you, and he don't know shit about Ben, so yeah. So Ben bought, okay, let me make one. Ben bought your bestie portable batteries to be able to play that game with you more often. It ain't easy, but it's definitely worth it for the right person. Exactly. I think how Garrett said it is the best way. Like, I don't think your relationship, I mean, you will have rough patches in your relationship. I'll be honest. I think like, oh, Ben bought you more batteries. Okay. So let me get this straight. Just a quick yes or no so I don't get confused. Kayla's boyfriend said you should be paying rent because of how much you're on phone with Kayla. This is her new skin, and I've been really into the Odyssey lately. Does anyone know what the Odyssey is by Homer? And this skin kind of giving me Athena vibes. So I like it. No!
Vile creatures have risen from the realm below.
I wasn't too big of a fan of Gambit's one. Just because his one kind of made him look like an assassin. I never play Emma. God damn it. Why does she have a push? Yeah, I know Emma has a skin kind of like this. Oh, so there is a movie coming up for Odyssey? I thought that was fake. Oh, I'm excited. If you're telling me there's actually a movie coming out for Odyssey, I'm really excited.
Just what I needed.
I'm reading the book right now. I finished Geo. Now I'm working through Odyssey. I don't think Michaela really had any like total like Bridezilla moments, honestly. At least not that I seen. Maybe her husband would say differently, but yeah, the Mario Galaxy movie, that looks good.
No dance against a warrior born. A pathetic attempt.
What is a Bridezilla? So most brides, the day of their wedding, will go absolutely crazy at the slightest inconvenience. That was after the wedding. I know there was like, she did cry at one point, but that was like after everything. Like that was more like everyone was already gone. The only people not gone at that point was the people that was like driving home with the bride and groom, which was me being designated driver. Me being designated driver, you know, I was still there for that part. But I think overall, you know what I mean? I think it was really great.
Secure my ales.
Bridezilla is super common. To get through a wedding without Bridezilla, I don't think it's really one of those things that you see at the wedding itself, but the people involved in the wedding usually see the Bridezilla come out. Like my wife, for example, I assume there was probably a Bridezilla moment when she found out her $1,500 dress didn't fit because she was that pregnant. I'm sure that was a fiasco for the fact that her mom didn't arrive to our wedding, stuff like that. But I mean, for the boys, it's usually just like fun and games, and then you're just like laughing and joking around until your wife starts to come out and the song starts to play. You're just sitting there like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I can't cry in front of my homies though. Oh my god. And you look over and your best man, he's just bawling. He's like, the best man is always crying. That's how you know he's a real friend, when your best man is crying.
Angels always rise again.
The scariest though? Damn, that's a good question. I mean, Scarlet Witch is one. Like, as bad as it is, when you hear pure chaos, it does just seep panic through you. Hawkeyes? Hawkeye usually just kills one person though, right? We are ace at the moment. He usually just kills one. A good Scarlet Witch will just melt everything. I'm dead. We didn't have the video. We had a photographer, not video. So yours was really cool how you had that video done. I wish we would have done something like that actually. Okay, our photographer didn't do a terrible job. I just don't think it was worth the amount of money we paid. Like, I think the job she did, I could have done on my iPhone. Like if I was sitting there trying and then edited every photo, I think I could have done it. As for like my buddy Jay's wedding, like his photos look so good. Like you could tell that his person like knew what they were doing. Yeah. Like, there's usually some little fiasco. Guys are just like, I forgot to bring socks. What do you mean you forgot to bring socks? You had 8 months to prepare for this. I don't know, man. You guys know me. Someone's supposed to remind me to bring some socks. And you're like, homie, we're getting dressed at my house. Just put on a pair of my socks. Oh, okay. Like, that's a guy fiasco. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easily solved. I love weddings though. I've never been to a wedding and then like been in a bad mood after the wedding. Like weddings are so good. Like, you know, when you go to a Walmart, you always come out of a Walmart and you're just mad. You're like, oh my God, I'm so pissed off, stupid Walmart. Right? When you go to a wedding, you always come out with so much joy. Kind of reminds you to like treat the world with open arms and whatnot. Oh no, not the kitty cat. Exactly. Like Garrett said. Garrett's a good man. Garrett's a good man. Oh my God. Invisible Woman is such a counter to Angela. It's ridiculous. No worries, JJ. Thanks for popping in, man. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, no worries, JJ. Yeah, me and Izzy made characters in that Hurt game. It's just a matter of getting her off of Roblox long enough to let her learn the game. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know what I could do there. There's terrible. If I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you, it's been terrible. I need to figure out how to keep the stream alive, Garrett. I think over the last like 3 weeks, I maybe made $30 streaming versus, you know, when I was doing it like 2023, we were making like $200 to $300 a day on streaming. So it's been slow, very very slow. I most of the time I feel like I'm talking to myself. You can't really blame the platform itself. Like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I got to be more entertaining, right? I got to be more entertaining when new people come in. I got to keep them engaged. My biggest worry with YouTube streaming exclusively, this is what I've noticed. I don't know how much North Americans are using YouTube for watching streams. From the little I've noticed, that most of the new chatters are very foreign, which is fine, but it brings a language barrier, right? Or it brings a barrier just in like things that you can talk about. I don't know how else to explain it other than like, you know what I mean? If someone is from, I don't know, say a random third world country. So I'm not like picking one or the other, but whatever, random third world country. I think there's just a lot of like political differences. Maybe I don't know how else to explain it other than it's just something that I've noticed. We'll see that. I'm gonna give it a bet. I don't want to platform hop anymore. I think we just kind of made our bed, and you know, we'll build the community here as much as we can. And obviously, there are people that will watch, and you know, as I continue to grow it, then we'll grow it. At the end of the day, as much as I don't want it to be, if I'm sitting here just streaming to 0 people, well then, that kind of tells me that okay, that we just lost all interest altogether, right? But until then, you know what I mean? If I have you or Chaz here or Michaela or Kyler and all them, I'll throw up the stream. I'll have some fun.
The hand of heaven is here. Show some respect.
It will never be 0. You always come hang out with me. You always come hang out with me. I appreciate that.
Despite my name,
It'll just be a one-way video chat. Yeah. That works. That works for me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's called Rambles. No, we'll grow. Over the next bit, you guys will see me like kind of focus down on things as well and cut out like a lot of like dead air. And one problem I've been having, Garrett, I talked a little bit about this with Chaz actually while waiting for the flight and with my own wife, is some days where the viewership is really high, I then will bring people onto the mic, but the people that join on mic, obviously they just want to play and enjoy the game together. But then the quality of the stream conversations goes down, and where my identity of streaming that will never change is I'm a community-driven guy. I don't even like video games that much, honestly. I play video games because I like talking to people. Don't get me wrong, I love video games, but I enjoy talking to people more. Even if I had 10 bazillion people in the chat, I would still have my streams would be conversating with you guys. So I've noticed my biggest issue right now is just trying to figure out who I can bring on mic that adds to the stream that matches the vision. And I understand most people that join the game don't want to sit there and read my chat, right? And I can't expect them to. But I think it's about me just trying to find that. Now, every time there's a goddamn Hulk, I just get messed up. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta play better here. We do have Emma, so I should do better here, actually. Not sure about Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I threw out a poll, and more people said to keep it around than not. But let's be honest, as far as polls go, people usually won't say have the negative option, which we did have a few though. Actually, it was more to see like how many people actually had interest. Is why if you've seen that poll, I like Dead by Daylight. But just the generator aspect of it is just, I wish there was a better system or like more tasks that you had to do. Like I wish like it was like one generator and then, oh, you had to like solve like, I don't know, a math problem or something. Not a math problem, but more like maybe like Among Us tasks where it was just something else other than just like the hold RB. I find after like 200-300 hours in that game, that is what really gets you. And you're kind of like, oh yeah. How's it going, Brantley? Wait, is that Wazzy? Is that Wazzy and then it just changed his name?
You will not be rid of me so easily.
I'm 0-3 right now. I am doing bad. Dude, Hulk be just taking me out the air. Bro, where does he even come from? Oh my god! Hey, there he is. Hi, Wazzy. How we doing?
Vengeance shall be mine.
You coming to join for some rivals, Waz?
Get that vehicle moving again.
You missed the Thundercat story, Wazzy. Hey. How's it going? How's everything? How's married life treating ya? You missed most of my wedding stories. Most of my little wedding stories, and the funniest part, I think that you would have got a kick out of Michaela is when I went, yeah, but the chicken nuggets, those weren't my favorite though. And you look at me and go, Spy, those were for the children. Oh, that was my favorite part ever.
I am ready to put on a show.
This is real firepower!
Oh my god! That was a terrible round. What was that DPS? Oh my, I thought I was doing bad. I thought I was doing bad. I was Angela. Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. That's fine. Today's a busy day. What do you have on the agenda today? What are you guys hyphenating, or are you taking Devin's last name? Oh, yeah, I know why you wanted him. I'm like, why do you care so much about Snow being home? I remember. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. That's probably bugged you for the last few days too. You're taking Devon's? Nice.
You'll need a top-notch
Okay.
this one.
I think hyphenating is, you did absolutely nothing.
Show some respect.
You, of course, say again? Oh, yeah. I think hyphenating is fine. And Garrett, you let me know, because you're a married man. Let me know your opinion. If your wife were to say, I don't want to take your last name, I don't want to hyphenate, I want to keep my last name. Not if you'd be okay with it, because I'm sure you'd still want to marry them or whatnot. But would that bother you? Would that bother you? I think I would like, okay, if Ray wanted to keep her last name, I would have been like, I guess. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, I would have been like it would have been an itchy feeling. My dad was like, you're not hyphenating, you're Michaela McCormick. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I think that's the point of getting married. I'm trying to say it in a very diplomatic way. I think the point of getting married is that you're supposed to take the person's last name, because it's basically like you are going into their family, right? Not to say like you should lose identity of your own last name, but I think you guys get what I'm getting at here. I also have the better last name, to be fair. Like, I feel like it becomes a problem, right? Like, if someone's last name is Cummins, like, who wants to have the last name Cummins? So then it's like, I think I'm gonna keep my own name. It wouldn't have bothered me, but I wouldn't have said it's a deal breaker. But I'd say I'm pretty traditional. Yeah, I think I'm the same in that regard. Like, it definitely, I would have still married my wife. $7,500 for Devin to adopt the boys. Are you guys going to do it? Are you guys going to fully adopt them? That's a lot of money. For a system that, like, there's a lot of kids in the system and whatnot, I'm surprised there's a fee to adopting at all. Puppet here. Garrett, have you read the Odyssey? Mine is already having full, and I have funny, but it has to be private funny because we're okay. Yeah, go ahead. I remember. What was it? I remember something about you telling me Ben's last name, and I didn't think you were talking about your significant other, Ben, because his last name was so far off what I thought it would be or something like that. Snow is it's so, I think it's hard too because you have a native name, right? And I think there's there is a more pride when it comes to that. Also, Snow is a legendary name. Snow is a legendary last name, but my vote would still be to take Devin's last name, but let's be honest, I'm not the decision maker, but this, however, is my stream, so I'm going to say an opinion and then move on. Does that make sense? But at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to whatever said person does to find happiness, right? Bride and groom. Look at what about the groom taking the female's last name? When does that come into play? I feel like that's more comes into play when you just don't like your last name, or you want to, like, the guy himself wants to escape his family. I feel like those are the times where the guy is more likely to take the woman's last name. It's not too often that you just see like normal guy, normal girl get together, and the girl is like, I want to keep my last name, and the guy's like, I'll take it. I'll take your last name instead. Once upon a time, I thought it was Once upon a time, I thought it was a pretty good book. Okay.
You will not be rid of me so easily.
Yeah, I'm doing the Emily Willis translation of it. Yeah, to escape the family, for sure. Okay. What about you, Wazzy? Is your lovely wife-to-be, is she taking your last name? Or are you guys hyphenating, or? Oh, yeah, like, all jokes aside, I'm calling you Snow. You can legally change your last name, do whatever you want. You can change your goddamn Discord name. I'm pretty sure it's not even Snow, but I'm always going to call you Snow. It's like, I've known Frieza wasn't a girl for years now. I still call Frieza a girl because that's what my brain thought at first.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Okay. I get it. I like it. I like it. All right. Big win there. Big wins. I think she's leaning towards taking my last name because that's what you do. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be back. I gotta use that. If anyone is joining, boot up the game now. I read it. I read it. Yeah, it's like also like there are some other games I want to play and then kind of like stream them. So I've been talking about how I want to play God of War Ragnarok for a while now, and just have never actually yet to buy it. And especially now where I'm in like a very like God mood, I think it'd be a lot of fun to go through God of War Ragnarok because like I would see and hear names from like little things that I've been researching about like mythology and whatnot. Hey, look, I told you, I wasn't going to do a single ounce of anything that could ruin the wedding. I even got after Jay at one point because he was being a little Jay at one point. And so I was like, it's her wedding day. We can save that. We can save that kind of thing, Jay. So like I wasn't doing anything that would remotely upset you. At least that was my goal. Who would I play? Oh, I get to go healer this round? Okay. Pinnacle creator. I am beyond everyone. I've been playing Angela all day long because that's the only role I got. What is worse? The worst common last name in the world? I think it's Cummins, right? Cummins. That has to be the worst last name.
30 seconds before you attack.
Is that when you fell asleep? I know I spent a good majority trying to get Devin's best man to dance. Devin's best man at the wedding, his name was Shane, and I kept going. I was like, "Come on, you gotta dance."
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I think when everyone is dancing and there's the one person not dancing, that looks more silly, does it not? Okay, I see some funny ones with my job. Meaner, oh yeah, that'd be a bad one. Oh, that's a really bad one. That's what I'm like. My last name was Wiener. You were talking to a Ram guy. Oh, okay. What does that have to do with Ram? Like Ram the truck, not Ram the computer part. If anyone's wondering. Your name would literally be Dick Dick. If someone's name was Richard Wiener, their name would just be two abbreviations for men genitalia. Dehyphenate into Cummins. Gotcha. And that's probably where the last name originates from, eh? Oh my god. So, anyone want to know why like I start streaming like the minute I was actually supposed to start streaming? Yeah, it's because I didn't get home until like 2 minutes before I started streaming. I got my bus stuck in the snow today, chat. I got my bus stuck in the snow today and it literally took a half an hour for me to get it out. God bless Devin's mom. She tried her damn hardest to keep things rolling well. Bus skill issue? I know. I have this parking lot that I have to back up the bus into every day. And, you know, it's always snowy there. They never plow it. But every day I do it. But there was something about the thickness and the thickness combined with the wetness of the snow today that as soon as my back tires touched it, I ran out in. They didn't do anything. I love my job. I absolutely love my job. However, I'm starting to feel like it's a solo job. I could turn that radio off and it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. After a while, they were like, okay, we're going to bring another bus. We're going to bring another bus so you can do like a student exchange. I only had one kid on the bus all the time. Little Angie. But I managed to get it unstuck. So I figured out how to get a bus unstuck, okay? This is what I did. All right, I tried getting out like taking my broomstick and like jabbing the snow and like getting on like the ice that was underneath my tires. Nah, that didn't do it. What it was is I would go and drive, go up like a little, like maybe like a tiny bit, then press on the brake. Then I would like jam into reverse and then just like move like the tiniest inch. And I kept doing that back and forth until finally I got enough to just be able to like floor it backwards. But I was stuck there for a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ray. Every time. All right, nah, see, I don't know. I've never been stuck in the snow like that before. I've never been stuck, like, you know, I've had like the little bit of like where you really gotta like, where it's like very slow moving and you're like, uh-oh, almost stuck. I've never been like stuck, let alone in a damn school bus. And the hardest part was like there was cars like behind me. So like anytime I thought like, oh, maybe I might be able to like get enough, I had to like stop and make sure there was no cars coming behind me. So needless to say, I'll just do the inconvenience of driving up another like 3 minutes for the rest of the winter instead of going there again. But literally there's 4 of us that back up there and it's been fine every other day. I guess I just got unlucky today. Hi, Harold. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Everyone join me and say happy birthday to Harold.
Double kill.
My first death. You got any plans today, Harold, or just kind of chilling? Chess. Just dinner and chilling? Sounds like a plan. I do hope it goes amazing for you guys. It's also my daughter's birthday. Fired? Why are you mad that I didn't use the happy birthday emote? I don't have it equipped yet. If that's what you're getting at, Chaz, I don't have it equipped yet. What did I show? What did I show already? Your name thing? I did not. Unless she's seen it already, I spoke. I didn't mention it to my wife yet because I forgot all about it. She wasn't with me when I did it. I did not, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know what that raid boss thing is. Okay. I'm surprised you've seen it. I was like, yeah, no, I did. I was like, you owe me one. Happy birthday. You did. Okay, so I'll tell you guys the story of me finding Michaela crying, okay? So I drove her husband's vehicle back to their house, and then we all like get together to take the van to the airport to drive us to our airport so we could catch our flight. And I didn't know where to park Devin's Jeep, so I pull up and I go, "Oh, okay, Devin, can you just park the Jeep?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. Can you just watch Michaela for me?" I'm like, okay. So I open the door and there's Michaela just bawling her eyes out. I'm like, Jay, Jay, there's more of you. I'm not the comforting one. I'm not the comforting friend. Oh my God, no. We could not. Come on. Invisible Woman, 15k healing. I had 22,000. A lot more people playing Magic lately. The Moon Knight was trying to help us win that one. Yeah, no, I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, Jay. Jay. How do we deal with this? I'm not a comforting person. I really am not. Like, I think I'm like really good for helping people keep their mind off of things, but like in the act of sadness, I'm not very good. Hey, look, but this is not about what Yeti doesn't do well. This is all about what Yeti does good. I don't know.
But I much prefer the field of battle. At last, show themselves. I took great pleasure in
I had Wendy's breakfast for the first time in New Jersey, of all places.
Double kill.
that attempt.
So, like, okay, this is a real question, okay?
Wind in heaven.
This is the most real question ever, and answer it how you guys can.
Better.
So our flight was in Newark, which I'm pretty damn sure is New Jersey, not New York. Does that count as being in New York? Yes or no? I think it doesn't. Because, I mean, New York is across the river, right? Like, it's like right across the river from the airport. But I don't think it technically is New York, or is that just New York City? Yeah, Ray didn't like it.
I took great pleasure in
Why do I just randomly drop them sometimes? I gotta figure that out.
Double kill.
The ones from A&W?
The hand of heaven is here.
Show some respect. Oh, so that's who they were? They were Devin's mom's friend? Yeah, I was wondering what the relation was. Devin's brother very much is Devin's brother.
My birth and past are tainted. I fight to reclaim them each day.
Also didn't know Devin had a brother until I seen his brother, and then I was like, oh, that's obviously Devin's brother. I'm like I feel like most people aren't like stupid close with their brother and sister. I'm like stupid. They don't have the best relationship. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm like stupid close with my brother and sister. But I feel like most people would say like, oh, they really only see their brother and sister at like family events and stuff. That sucks though. I wonder if it's like usually like an age gap thing. Like if you have like a significant age gap, you're just not as close, or
Your powers are mine!
so how do you know Amanda? That's sad. All my siblings were never born. It's very sad, and I don't know what to say.
This should cure my ails.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
I took great pleasure in striking you down.
Childhood best friend. Okay. Why do I don't know who Amanda Hug and Kiss is? Gotcha. I'll leave it be. You guys really did click instantly. How did he get through that? Like, yeah, I see that he ulted, but he got out of mine? Oh, he cleansed. He cleansed. That's out. He cleansed. Everyone type a 1 in the chat, and then we'll have the mods run a battle royale. So type a 1 in the chat to make sure that your little Pokemon is in, and then we'll do a little battle royale for you guys. Who wins? The current winner, I think Tyrant is the last one that won a battle royale.
I'm counting on you, friends. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Well, look at you. Are you a superstar?
What have you mortals gone and done this time?
We tried it in high school. It got messy and complicated. Was on and off again, and then we just agreed to
4,
back to being friends. Gotcha.
1.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you ever date a friend, you have to be, you have to have the understanding that if you try to make it a lifelong commitment and it doesn't work,
At last, our enemies show themselves.
you're a hydrogen, but I think you're the new version of hydrogen. You're like the robot version of hydrogen. He's like the paradox Pokemons. You know what I'm really bad for doing? Chad, I think you actually called me up for this once. Is I'll sit there, go back to my healer with my shield out, like it's actually doing anything in the way that they're shooting me. I think at one point, Michaela called you bestie, and you were like gleeful for the rest of the night afterwards. She's like, she called me bestie. It was cute.
A mystic shield. Splendid.
You captured more than half of the mission area.
These damn Namor squids be messing me up. Oh, is David the one that you dated once? Was that David that you used to date? That's Amanda's brother?
The area's almost yours.
Renewed.
It's a weird round because no one's really pushing. Like, they're all just kind of aura farming. Every time you say Amanda Hugenkiss, I just think of Amanda Bynes, but even though I'm thinking of Vanessa Hutchinson. I'm thinking of Vanessa Hutchinson, but her name isn't Amanda, so I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at, Wazzy. Would anyone have interest if I went through the God of War game? God of War Ragnarok? Maybe like maybe we do that tomorrow? Let me see how much it is. I refunded a game. So I do have money. My Aniba wallet. First one is $20, but I already beat that one. 60. It's a little pricey. I would need to put $10 into it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'm in a God mood though, and it could be a fun game. It could be a fun story game to all get into on stream. You guys like God of War? Is God of War Ragnarok worth $60? Which technically I have $50 already, so I really only would need to do the $10 and whatever the tax comes to. And we could have that as like our Wednesday game. Could be fun. So I'm in a very God mood. So I want to play something that has gods in it. I think we will. So jump in the water.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You play ranked? Very, very, very little. Oh, someone actually went Angela this time. Let's see if I can actually get Ironman this for once.
But it worked out for everybody.
I never want to be Iron Man, but it worked out for everybody. Yeah, who's Tone? Once in a while, we'll play rank. What about you? What rank are you? Oh, wait, did we run the Battle Royale yet? Chaz, if you can, type in exclamation Battle Royale now. We'll see who wins the Battle Royale.
If I'm not joking about something, you know I'm not taking it seriously.
Well, I'm not joking about something. No, I'm not taking it seriously. Probably bronze. Nah, I must have just played quick play. Like right now I'm solo, so I probably should be playing competitive. Because no one in the chat is like currently home to actually do this. I have beat the first one. So I streamed the first one like years ago. Like years ago. I beat the first one I was still on PlayStation 4. That's how I streamed the first one on my PlayStation 4 a very long time ago. I don't like how Iron Man goes in that weird animation when he powers down. If I do end up getting it, I'll probably just watch like a little like refresher of part 1. I'm pretty sure he fights Thor in the new one. Thank you, Chaz. Nothing I can really do when they're just kind of like in the... So jump in the water. Penelope, why? You know I'm shy. Has anyone here seen the movie Troy? Garrett won the Battle Royale! We have a new champion! I will take that suffering from you. if anyone wants to change their Pokemon, it's exclamation avatar space name of Pokemon. What did Ben do? Oh, we got 2 of them. Did Ben buy you something in your Heartopia game, Chaz? In that game, I'll probably like build enough of a house so like as much as I need to actually progress the game, but it will just fully be doing whatever with Izzy if I play that. We did unlock the chat though, so it's fine. It is a cute little game though. Like I totally understand why you like it. No! Oh, Ben started the battle royale? Okay, thank you, Ben. Appreciate you, Ben. Smite 2 is a game as well. Like, I did download Smite 2. But I remember not being, like, a huge fan of MOBAs because I was never big into the item building system of them all. Ben, you got yourself a Jolteon. Let's get it. Stay away from my Thor. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Thor. I thought he got around the corner. I thought for sure he got around the corner there. Do it, Phoenix. I feel like we held that point for so long, but they still have a full minute left. I'm gonna try to alt when that Cloak and Dagger alts.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I got one.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
I was expecting to get either all of them or none of them, and I only got one. I think it was enough to win the game. No, actually, no. It's for this cloak and dagger ult. Oh, that was my first death. That was my first death. 31-1 right now.
Ironman operational again.
I always be getting stuck on that thing.
Beholds the god of thunder!
This is where they just kind of continuously run us down for a minute. Actually, you know what? Wish I had my charge up here, but we should be able to take them here. Gotta go for that dagger. There we go. The Loki. Help kill Captain. We should have the Thor in 2.3 seconds. Oh my god, that Thor is fighting! Holy crud. Okay. I mean, 34-1, 16 final hits. I'll take it. Our healers was actually healing me too. Although our Loki was that. Oh, there were a bunch of different characters, I guess. There were Loki, Emma. Oh, that's because. Yeah, no, there were Loki the whole round. And only did 5,000 damage, 4,000 healing. Oh yeah, no, that's good to hear that. It's good to hear actually. But she enjoyed Ray's company as much as Ray enjoyed her. Guys, we are trying to get 25 likes on this live. Even if it looks like we're not going to make it, make sure to hit that like button. It helps out in the long run. Looks good for our analytics, and hopefully that YouTube will keep pushing our lives up. Now, I did just get access. It might take me a day or two to set this all up, but I did get access. So it was one chat, so not multiple chats, but YouTube just made it now, so I can have a shorts feed and a vertical feed going at the same time, and you guys can pick what one you guys want to watch on. The chat is combined. Everything is this, like, you guys see the chat all the same. The only thing different is you guys are either get to pick if you want to watch vertical or horizontal or vertical. Horizontal. Or vertical, horizontal. Yeah. Do you guys want me to set that up, or just keeping it fully vertical is what you guys prefer? I won't take this suffering from you.
If this is how the universe ends, I shall go down.
You gotta love knowing it, sir. Okay, Garrett says yes, please. Okay, thank you for answering, Garrett. Okay, I'll try to set that up. I don't know if it's like a lot of work and I'll have time to do it for tomorrow's stream, but I think the plan will be that we will do God of War Ragnarok tomorrow, and that will be. Yeah, we used to do this, and I'm trying to very much break down the streams to a science. And for a while there, I was addicted to Dead by Daylight, and I was addicted to Marvel Rivals, and it was kind of like off of the schedule of like what we were supposed to be doing. And like Tuesdays, as you guys know, is always Marvel Rivals. It's what you can always expect. Saturdays are always supposed to be crowd control games. As for Wednesday and Friday, they've kind of been up in the air. Wednesday would you like as story game Wednesdays again? They were, for a little while there, we were doing like specifically just indie games, but it was very hard to find games with like 0 views and then have those 0 view games be any good in the slightest. So I was thinking of changing that into like story game Wednesday. So we play a game and then the whole focus of the stream will be to give you guys like high level reactions to what is going on. So it won't just be kind of like playing just like, oh yeah, okay. No, it will be very getting involved with the story and everything. And maybe we could kick it off with some God of War Ragnarok. We'll watch a little refresher of the first God of War, since it's been a while since we played that one. I don't even remember. Did I play that one on PS4 or did I play it on PC? I think it's on PC. I did play it on PC. Might have been one of the first games I played on my PC, actually. But with that said, thank you guys for watching and hanging on out. I do hope to see you guys back tomorrow. Don't forget to hit like on the stream if you haven't already. Crowd control will be running for the next 30 seconds if you guys want to claim your free coin still. And as always, I want you guys to say it with me. Stay frosty, folks.